Addison Wiley, 22 years old, Huntington, Indiana, a cancer survivor who refused to accept limits. For years, one barrier had haunted her: the indoor 2-minute wall. Every attempt, every near miss. On March 1st, she stepped onto the track in Staten Island. This was the moment that mattered. What happened next would change everything. The barrier that had haunted her was about to face the athlete who refused to give up. Addison Wiley's story is not just about running. It is a story about survival, determination, and the power of refusing to accept limitations that others place on you. The 22-year-old from Huntington, Indiana, is a cancer survivor. At just 10 years old, she faced a devastating diagnosis that would have stopped most children in their tracks. But Addison Wiley was never most children. She fought through treatment. She fought through the psychological weight of a life-threatening illness. She fought back to health with a determination that would define her entire career and her approach to running. Her childhood in Huntington provided her with exceptional resources and support. Growing up in a community of 35,000 people, she had access to 5 outdoor tracks and world-class coaching infrastructure. But more importantly, she had family support and a foundational belief that she could accomplish anything she set her mind to. She played soccer, softball, basketball, and water sports alongside her running. She was a complete athlete in every sense. This diverse athletic background gave her the speed, coordination, and mental toughness that would become hallmarks of her later success. By high school, she was dominant across the distance spectrum. She set a national high school record in the 1,600 meters with a time of 4 minutes, 26.16 seconds. She became a 5-time Indiana State champion across multiple events and distances. She set 6 school records spanning from the 400 meters to the 3,200 meters. She was not just fast at one distance, she was elite across the entire middle and distance spectrum. But her greatest achievements were still ahead of her, waiting for her to discover them as a professional athlete. Wiley chose to stay close to home and attend Huntington University, a decision many doubted, but which proved instrumental to her success and well-being as an athlete. She became an 8-time NAIA national champion across cross-country and track and field events. She won titles in multiple distances, demonstrating versatility and exceptional fitness. In 2023, she made history by breaking the Collegiate 1,500-meter record with a time of 3 minutes, 59.17 seconds, surpassing the previous record of 3 minutes, 59.90 set by Jennifer Simpson in 2009. But more significantly, she joined Mary Slaney as the only American female runners to ever run sub-1:58 for 800 meters and sub-4 minutes for the 1,500 meters. But Wiley was always chasing something more, always pushing her limits further. In the 800 meters, she had run a collegiate best of 1 minute, 57.64 seconds in 2023, making her the second fastest collegiate 800-meter runner of all time, behind only Olympic gold medalist Athing Mu. Yet she had never broken 2 minutes indoors in competition. That barrier had haunted her throughout her professional career, seeming to mock her outdoor credentials and collegiate dominance. She had come close multiple times. She had run 1 minute, 59.80 in 2024, nearly breaking through on multiple occasions. But the 2-minute mark remained elusive, a psychological barrier as much as a physical one. Wiley turned professional in January 2024 after leaving Huntington University. She signed with a major sponsor and committed to pursuing the highest levels of competition. Her 2024 season was productive but frustrating. She finished runner-up at the USA Indoor Championships with a time of 2 minutes, 0.70 seconds. She ran well at Diamond League events and major competitions around the world. However, the indoor 2-minute barrier remained frustratingly out of reach. She had broken 2 minutes outdoors multiple times, with her outdoor personal best standing at 1 minute, 56.83 seconds from August 2024. But indoors, the 2-minute mark remained her white whale, the barrier that continued to elude her. She finished the year as the top-ranked American woman in the 800 meters and among the top 5 runners globally in the event. Her 2025 indoor season started with an indoor personal best of 2 minutes, 0.14 seconds at the Millrose Games in February. progress in the indoor distance, but still not the breakthrough she desperately wanted. She was running well throughout the winter months. She was training with world-class athletes at elite facilities. She was in the best form of her career heading into the championships. The moment felt right. The indoor barrier was finally within reach. The USATF Indoor Championships on March 1st, 2026, at the Ocean Breeze Athletic Complex in Staten Island, brought together America's best middle-distance runners. Wiley was in a stacked field that included Olympic medalists and world-class competitors. The women's 800-meter final was set to be highly competitive. The pace would be fast. The competition would be fierce. But Wiley had trained for this moment. She was ready. When the starting gun fired, the race unfolded with intensity from the opening moments. Wiley positioned herself thoughtfully in the early laps, not overly aggressive, but present and ready. She ran the opening lap with composure, understanding that this distance requires patience and tactical awareness. As the race progressed, she felt strong. Her fitness was there. Her confidence was building with every stride. It was approaching the 600-meter mark that Wiley made her decisive move. She accelerated past her competitors with confidence and precision, taking control of the race at this critical juncture. Valery Tobias, who was running exceptionally well, tried to respond but could not match Wiley's pace and tactical intelligence. Meghan Hunter also closed hard in the final stretch but finished behind. Down the final 200 meters, Wiley ran with power and precision. She crossed the finish line in 1 minute, 59.43 seconds. The 2-minute barrier had finally fallen. She had broken through. Wiley's time of 1 minute, 59.43 seconds represented her personal best indoors. More significantly, it made her the first sub-2-minute performer of her professional career in the 800 meters. The time ranked her among the fastest American 800-meter runners in history. She was now positioned at the highest level of international competition. Behind her, Valery Tobias finished second in 1 minute, 59.77 seconds, and Meghan Hunter placed third in 2 minutes, 0.03 seconds. It was a thrilling showcase of American middle-distance talent. Both Wiley and Tobias had dipped under the 2-minute mark, showing the extraordinary depth of the American 800-meter field. The significance of Wiley's achievement extends beyond breaking a personal best. She joined the most exclusive group of American female distance runners. Only Mary Slaney and Addison Wiley have ever accomplished both sub-158 for 800 meters and sub-4 minutes for the 1500 meters.